Bring Me the Horizon has been dead silent over the last year to year and a half since they wrapped up their That's the Spirit touring cycle. This was the album that basically catapulted this band into major label stardom. They got that record deal with Columbia. They went on massive tours around the world. They released a live DVD with an orchestra. This band was firing on all cylinders, and now they have seemingly launched their own return, their own comeback with the mysterious and ominous posters popping up around the world. There's now a phone number that you can call. We're going to show you that very strange message that you get when you call that number. And there's also a website. We're going to break this down for you and show you everything we know about this Bring Me the Horizon comeback. We've seen this before. We know what we're getting. Avenged Sevenfold has done it. 21 Pilots has done it. When the mysterious messages start popping up, you know that the band is getting back in gear. You know that they're picking things up where they left off, and they're getting ready to release new music, and we even have a date of when that could occur. It all started around yesterday when people on Twitter, of course on Twitter and Reddit, began noticing these different messages, and so the Bring Me fandom began putting this all together, as they always do such a wonderful job at. So this poster here says, "Do you want to start a cult with me?" And there's a number that you can call. People are having some difficulties actually reaching this number from anywhere but the UK. But when you call the number, and we're going to play for you the very strange audio from that, it gives you some spiritual advice and guidance when you call it. And also what you're seeing here on this poster is what appears to be a new logo for the band of some sort. But people began calling this number, and this is the message that they got.
Welcome to Mantra. Daniel speaking. Could I take your Earth name, please? Your journey with Mantra begins now, and I'm pleased to be able to share the beginning of your enlightenment with you. What? What? I need a second. Over there.
So when you call that phone number, you can hear Mantra. That's apparently the cult that poster is referencing joining. It's like a secret society. There's also a website, joinmantra.org. And when you visit that website, you get this message, and the message is as follows. For countless ages, a goal of religion has been the salvage of the human soul. Man has tried by many practices to find the pathway to salvation. He has held imperishable hope that someday, in some way, he would be free. Man has spoken of the second coming of Christ and of the judgment day. We have kept wide the doorway by this salvation, by retaining religious freedom, and here, after all the ages of grief and suffering through terrible wars and catastrophe, the hope still lives, and with that hope, accomplishment. Man can save his soul like the bright, cool dawn. After a night of prison and of thunder, man can taste that freedom sought so long. There are those who will say that only after a lifetime of sacrifice and good doing can the soul be free, that God demands conditions and the freedom, and that some have the power of making mankind slaves. But these things too have answers. And all we will tell you now is that you can be free. But first, we must piss you off. Salvation will return August 21st, 2018. That's on the website. You can bet that that's the day we're going to get some major news about Bring Me, or even a new single. Who knows, maybe a new album, but I would advise against that because usually surprise albums don't really fare that well. Unless you're like really somebody huge like Drake. But it really looks like this is the month. Bring Me the Horizon fans have waited a long time for this. This is Bring Me season. It's going to be a very, very good year for this band. But we're wondering what type of music this is going to be. Oli Sykes in the past has said that, you know, you could compare Bring Me the Horizon's future to that of what you're seeing with 21 Pilots, where there's a lot of electronic elements out there. So for those who are hoping for heavier stuff, some hard rock stuff, it might not be that way, but we don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. But you got to let us know in the comments what you think about this. What does this all mean? Is there more info out there that we're missing that you'd like to see us cover in future videos? We want to dive as deep on this as we possibly can. Don't forget to subscribe to Rockfeed with notifications on so you don't miss out on breaking hard rock and heavy metal news. You can also get a membership and become a member of Rockfeed. Get a bunch of perks. You can join exclusive Q&As. You get early access to interviews. If you're in a band, we'll play your band on a monthly podcast. Tons of cool stuff there. Just hit that join button. Thanks so much for choosing Rockfeed, and we'll see you all very soon.